Magic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Navy's offense will get first. Today, as we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the option, it's Horvat. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Working that left side now. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Navy will have it with a first and goal. They'll send the back in motion. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that one. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, midshipman.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's clapped. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Toward Atlantic, trying to get back on the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They kick it away on fourth down. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. And Navy will go back on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this...
There he goes! Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Going to try to get it himself. Made a defender miss. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Back to throw, it's Horvath. Might be looking to run. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one. At some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth-quarter game.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, by himself. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Got a little space. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field, to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
He'll pull it on the read. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Navy!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Platt. He's loose on the right. The 30. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives. And turning it on. Got the first down. Looking for more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Turns it on in midfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
Navy searching for a 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. At the 20, he's got space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Running the option, it's Horvath. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the pit. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, midshipman.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Wide open on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Bring in the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement. You create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Terrell. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Hit as he throws. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Navy offense. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the fullback. Navy quick to the line. They'll run play action. Buying some time as he moves left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
He'll toss it. Oh, he's got a chance. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Navy! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking for a deep man. Hauls it in down the sideline. Off and running. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the 2nd half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. Pulls it in. It's Chapman. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Navy quick to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. Takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his man. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Navy will go back on the attack. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The midshipman got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. To the ground. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Motion from the back. They'll try to get outside. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Man, they have been great on 4th down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. He's got it, 1st down and more. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll go to the toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman. Follow the blocker team. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Terrell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. On the option. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for... Who can have the football? They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Now on the option. The pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Look out, he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you.
Touchdown, Navy! And the pummeling has started. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something. Turning it on! Makes the catch. It's Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Wilson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Terrell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Looking to throw on first down. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
And here comes the Navy offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, I like the idea on offense of trying to get this quarterback involved in the running game. You do it conventionally on design plays, and now you try the option. There just wasn't anywhere for him to go.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quick strike complete. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
I think most offensives around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Navy quick to the line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Touchdown, midshipmen! And the route is on. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Boston College showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
We expected to...
Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Navy quick to the line. On the option. He'll pitch it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Navy! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36.
Get set.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Now the toss. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
He's tackled down at the 3-yard line.
When we get to